Big Boss Jock, my 750. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz. AM en el radio. Soy yo, el gran jefe de los jockeys del discos. Yeah, thank you. Taking pictures. Hey, Ricky Dick Cheney. Hello. Oh, hey, Donnie. Yeah, staying close to the tunnel entrance. Ow. 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 Continuing on with the protest. It does seem a bit like a marathon. Let me tell you something, listeners. I got endurance. I'll walk the skin right off of the bottom of these toes if I needs be. I've done it various times in this venture called a journey. Oh, Shelby. Yeah, no problem. Make fine. Yeah, got a school bus. Keeping it calm for the children. Yeah. What are we going to talk about? AIM movement. African Americans. The white trailer. This is how AIM went down. This is 75 Pine Ridge Ranch, and this is what happened. And when I know the actors, their children, more than I know them also these years, over the years also, but back when I'm thinking closer to when the event happened. I remember one of them saying they got the discovery from the case, and had they saw what had taken place, their family member would have never taken the deal, because Yankee Sam would have never, ever prosecuted them. It would have been entrapment. Also, torture was being used in the trailer. This is why the abuse was amping up. They were hurting. There was handlers in there from the CIA implementing this MK Ultra program, and they were unwittingly taking LSD, and many were being injected with heroin also. It's part of the program. They get the people on heroin, then they control them. And this is what was going on in that white trailer, where what Yankee Sam says is, well, it doesn't matter that Peltier's in there, because he was part of this. People need to understand. He was in that white trailer, and Yankee Sam says, well, it doesn't matter none, because he would have been in prison forever for what happened in that white trailer. Thing is, Yankee Sam, let me say something. Had you not been tampering and been involved with what was going on the ranch, the white trailer, more than likely wouldn't have happened. And if it did happen, it wouldn't have happened to the degree of what did transpire. And that should be noted also. Yeah, continuing on. And they took down AIM. This is how they did it. And so that the Native Americans would no longer be a threat as a movement. See, in the 70s, what was transpiring, Yankee Sam about lost their what's called yoke, imperial yoke that keeps us all in a stranglehold. I say us because I'm speaking as a citizen, a member of the international community. I've lived all around the world, so, and many years, and most of it in the developing world, not to dedicate. Hi, Latin America. I call your zone home, and I have a lot of fond memories. Yeah, they connect with being gamma rayed. My life is my life, and I have to say, when it comes to cuisine and nice smiles and eyes, you people, right up there at the top. I mean, there is no number one. I mean, there are various ones. I got to be careful. No zones around the world. I'm just saying, Latin America is special to me, and I spent a lot of time there. I've been to many countries. Gamma rayed, I've probably been to them all. The ones I was aware of, I've been to many, and many times. Kane was my game. Hi, F.B.I. Might as well talk about my career. Hey, babyface, get in there. Angel face. 72, she's angel face. Biscayne, I'm babyface. Get two for the rate of one. And it rhymed back then. Oh, it was me. It was only 2, so I only had a couple lines. Babyface would wind up being the most notorious bank robber that ever existed in Yankee territory. I do believe I have 185 bank robberies under my belt. Some are right in there. Yeah, and some big ones. Hi, conservative conspiracy forum. I was wanted for many years by the Yard. There was an operation went down in Scotland. There was another one too at an art exhibit. I heard it was about $76 million. Hi. The other one, it isn't so funny because people die and they have family members. Yeah, that was the warrant. I have another warrant with Interpol for the hit that went down in the Plaza Hotel. It was an assassination. He has family members also. Was a Colombian general. It's a silver-plated 36, unloaded right there in the lobby. And I was supposed to stand, recite quotes from Catcher in the Rye. Instead, oh, I need to get home. I got a daughter. She won't have a father. I listen to God, one and only God, Father in heaven. Get your move on. Oh, and you got your shoes. Go. That's right. You got your shoes. It's cold. Where am I now? Oh no. They just dropped me anywhere. If I didn't have a weapon, Bobbies. They always got one in their sock. Pea shooter. Knock one off. This is Yankee Sam. Yeah. It's not me. No, I never. This is another thing. In my life, this was a challenge. They filled me full of frustration. And so, the objective of the program, where I was supposed to go, was do the acts, but not be gamma rayed. That never happened. I can say proudly, I've never killed anybody, never in a conscious, aware state. Right now, I'd probably pass the poly because I just say, that wasn't me, that's the other. But I won't do that because I understand. And what comes with the other, with the operations, there's sexual abuse. It's to slam the doors shut. So if I want to remember the operation, any of the skills I have, I'm humiliated because, and this is how they controlled the skills. They kept them locked up through the sexual abuse. I didn't know I was ever there. I didn't know I had the skills. If I try to have the skills, I've been shamed so much that I can't perform. My knees knocked together. I'm clumsy. When the gamma ray's pressed, that's a different part of my brain. Everyone gets impressed. Oh, is it sexual abuse and I have to service? The best they ever had. Oh, am I out on the operation? Need to get the objective? Oh, it's a package? It's always the package. Is the package coming back alive or is the package getting terminated this time? Does the package need to give a line before they get terminated, hit the end of the line? Whatever the order is. And this is the way it was for many, many years. And the one named John Paul, the other identity, which is my, see, I'm Shawnee, hi. I'd rather be Shawnee the queer. Oh, he isn't in here. That's Cindy Lou and the other one too. I know. I used assassin boxes and did what they did. Oh, I'll show the people. You draw a box around the idea and it needs to rhyme. So one line that rhymes takes the idea to the next line. It's in the box. So what you do is shade it blue. And my programming was blue to the red. Well, what is it? Blue to the red and drop them dead. So I take the blue spot on the screen, find where the gun would be hid, the time, the target. They're on newsreels, just in the evening news. Translucent spot that no one else can see. I get all the information. When I go out to do the hit, the object, I see red. That's all I see. And when it turns red, it's over. Ended. Terminated. That's the program. Yeah, blue the red. What was I going to talk about before blue the red? Yeah. Who's dead? Not me. I keep walking. Oh, them? The program? Back then it was the Cold War, the communists. And I know all the songs and yeah, I mean, they programmed it into me. Yeah. About the communists, and I'll be sensitive towards others' feelings. I know that communists don't like other terms for them. Look at what people are going to realize is communism, socialism, democracy. And I'm not gonna look at democracy, the word. Get it out of your head. Look at the definition in the dictionary, and then look at its implementation. Democracy represents 0.25% of the population receiving retrofits on the whole population's toilet rooms, restrooms. How about let's address the 0.25% of the population, find out why they need to urinate different. I mean, we'll all pretty much defecate the same. What's going on? It's a mental disorder. Ah, okay, now we identified the problem. Let's find a solution. Get them some mental health instead of retrofitting the restrooms. Hi, good afternoon.
Were you the victim?
Yeah.
By the F.B.I. directly?
Yeah.
Physically?
Here in the field office.
They physically attacked you?
Yeah, and tortured me.
Really?
Yeah.
What were they bugging you about?
They used a cattle prod, inserted it into my anus, and electroshocked me. It's humiliating to be out here. It's humiliating, but they're forcing me. I mean, they won't take my complaint.
Why were they first brought you in? What was the issue they had with you?
I'm a Stimoceiver. I'm a Stimoceiver.
What's that mean?
You're not familiar with Stimoceivers? But I need to clarify. I said something. Stimoceiver, it's an implant. Jose Delgado invented it back in the 50s. They experimented with monkeys. It's a Stimoceiver. What it does is it has an electrode. Receives at 900 megahertz. The gamma region of the brain functions at 35 hertz. When a sine wave is sent at 75 hertz, my eyes light up red.
So you're an experiment?
I'm in a military project.
Oh.
Yeah.
You signed up for it?
No.
No.
11 months old, I was put in the program.
By who?
My mother, my father.
When did you find out you were a Stimoceiver?
I became aware in 2013.
That's not very long.
No. And so they took my complaint. In November of 15, I made a complaint with them.
And that's when they did the rear end thing to you?
No, I didn't realize that it happened. So when I went and complained about them, they saw I still had the amnesia. And I have a bullet in my spinal column, and what they're doing is trying to wait me out until I die. And I'm not going to do this. I'll come out every day.
You could possibly get it surgically removed?
I would like to find out. I'm denied health care.
Why is that?
Because they won't accept that I'm in the program. Right now, if you sweep me, I'm emitting 75 megahertz.
Really? Can you prove that?
Sure. Do you have a RF detector?
No, but if you can prove it, what do they say about that?
Who am I going to tell?
I don't know.
This isn't the F.B.I. would be the top copper, right?
I don't know. Are there people that will honor the fact that you can be scanned and have that proven that it happened to you?
Who would I prove it to?
I don't know. The doctors, just some...
I'd be pleased, but I have no money.
Right. But
and I don't have a lawyer.
Have you asked if a doctor will just scan you and prove it? Give you
I've had various done. I have MRI.
You have the
documentation? Sure, and we can go over to the metal detector store and we can see there's a chunk of metal in my head and a chunk of metal in my back.
Right. And you found that if you had the money, you could get it done yourself?
What's that? Get the bullet taken out?
Yeah, over the stomach.
I have no idea.
Okay, but you might be able to research to find out the right one?
It would be new to me seeing a physician.
Right.
I'm denied medical care.
Right.
So it's quite frustrating for me.
Oh, sure, but if you had the resources, you possibly could get it taken care of.
Oh, I'd like to find out from the doctor.
Right.
I have no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
So are you on a program of any kind of forced medical, like the Obamacare game?
I don't get anything.
Okay, no, I know, but...
I've been shot various times, have bullet wounds to my face. What would you like to see? Yeah.
Nasty.
It's quite frustrating.
Believe it or not, I have heard of actual divine dissolving of surgically implanted back apparatuses, little rods that are in back, made out of, I think, titanium. Through prayer, a pink or purple stain was in a bed sheet, and they went back and the thing was out of their body.
It's not going to happen with this.
It could.
It's been here since 1971.
But that's the point. If you actually ask God to dissolve it, ask in prayer.
What's your name, sir?
Dan.
Dan, I'm John Paul.
John?
Yeah, and I'm doing my wandering remote.
I see.
I have papers, if you're interested. I have 800 pages.
Right. No, but if it was available, you'd be interested to let God do it, if he could? If God could actually dissolve it, would you let him?
And what's your take? I believe in God, and I don't feel that our God is going to dissolve what's inside my head.
Why not?
Well, because I pray to God.
Yeah, but have you asked him that?
I work with our Heavenly Father in an attempt that people will know that it's in my head, and then we can go to a physician.
Yeah.
I can, and the physician, who is a professional, could do an examination and give his professional opinion on whether or not it can be surgically removed or not.
Yeah.
I would like to get that opinion first.
What if he did some damage?
By examining me?
Well, or even taking it out. I don't know.
I have no problem with them examining me.
No, but if this isn't...
What I'd like to do first, sir, is... I forgot your name. What was it?
Dan.
Dan, excuse me. Dan, what I'd like to do is turn my eyes red and access the other side of my mind. The part that possesses the skills.
Oh, you get an extra ability when they zap.
Oh, you bet.
What's the extra ability?
My mind opens up to the knowledge.
What kind of knowledge?
I've been trained since I've been a baby.
To do what?
Receive bullet wounds. Go out on operations.
To do what with bullet wounds?
Be able to handle it.
Oh, you mean they purposely have shot you to see what the...
No, go in there and get the objective, come back. I have no choice. I must follow orders. My psyche was broken at 2 years old. Any order they gave, I had to obey.
You have a fearlessness.
No, yeah, no fear.
Oh, and that's what the effect of
But that's not the only ability that's gained.
You're the research to see if they can make this happen for guys to have fearlessness.
There's 1,000 of me.
Really?
Yeah. That was back in the 70s and 80s.
So you've seen this effect when they activate you?
Seen this effect. This has been my life.
To be fearless like that?
They split my identities. And it isn't about being fearless. That's not it so much. They controlled my identity. I was a slave.
Really?
Yeah, and he broke my psyche. Through torture, I cowered, feared.
What kind of missions would you have to go on?
I have posts. If you go on the computer, do you frequent the computer?
Yeah.
Conservative conspiracy forum. I have some good posts on there.
Conservative conspiracy forum?
Yeah.
Oh, look, you like grapefruit?
No, thank you.
They're kind of sweet.
All right, I'll take one.
Okay.
Now give me something for some juice. Thank you very much, Dan.
Get inspired. So you would lose this extra bit. So why you just want to prove it's there, even though
I would. I've received no pay and I have no health care. I've been shot various times. I've been through a lot in my life, and I would like my story known. I would like.
You want to get it taken out.
I think someone like Comey should be charged. I'm saying he put a cattle prod in my anus and electroshocked me.
Comey's the person.
He's a director of the F.B.I.
And he's the one that.
And various field agents.
When was the exact?
June 14.
June 14th.
Yeah. It's a real problem.
In this office here?
Right here in this office.
Why were you in there?
For the command center.
How long was
the command center that's located inside of Shasta Dam. Are you familiar with the command center?
Oh, is that underneath the dam?
Inside the dam. There's a CIA, DIA Poles Rank command center. The Stimoceiver. They operate out of there. Right now they're listening to every word. If you'd like to make a crystal radio set, do you know about crystal radio sets? Germanium diode? You're welcome to make one and listen to me. Live anywhere around here. We're broadcasting live. They follow me at 75 megahertz off the bird.
They can listen in anytime.
They are listening. Everything goes into an archive.
Do you know who they are, picture?
Family members, CIA operators.
You check with them?
If I wanted to, I could.
Well, you could tell them if you want to get healthy, eat kefir mixed with psyllium husk.
Kefir, huh?
K-E-F-I-R. You get the wood for Walmart.
I tell you what, Dan, usually I use reefer. I think I'll stick with the reefer.
No,
I got to get back to protesting, Dan. You have a good day. Big boss Chuck. Just getting distracted. They're sending them my way. Yeah, he gave me a grapefruit though, and I'll be grateful. Say thanks to Dan. The chat. Continuing back on with the wandering remote. I do need to sign off. Hitting almost 20 minutes here on the clip. Big Boss Chuck, my 750. El Poderoso, 750 kilohertz. AM en el radio. Thank you. I like this. I have some people out here today showing respect, showing support also. Yep. Thank you.
Swell, Gran Jefe de los Joques, Joques del Discos, Radio Rebelde, Fernando, fuera.